Hello. I'm going to do a line of wash here. I've just penciled in a couple of houses and a boat shed on could be in Suffolk. We'll call it the Devon, East Anglia. Anyway, and I've put a distance on one of these Thames barges. I'm going to use a pen, a dip pen. Can you see that? And a bottle of waterproof black ink. I was at a friend's earlier, and he just had his room decorated and putting all my pictures back on his wall for my little gallery. And he's got one that I did. We went out for a walk with him last year, probably late spring last year, Banstead Wood, and I did 2 paintings for YouTube. And I gave him one of them, and I didn't think it was very good. It seemed to look better on YouTube or on the video than in reality. But he's had it framed and put it on this lovely coloured wall, grey wall, light grey, and it looks really good. I looked at it and I thought, did I do that? Anyway, I did, and so it just goes to show when you put these paintings in a mount or in a decent frame, it adds at least 50% to the look, and I was very chuffed with it. Sometimes I do what we call tone studies, just a very quick burnt umber, bit of grey maybe, just to show a composition, where the darks and lights are going to do, test the colours. Good practice. Now the one I'm doing, this is a photograph I took. Can you see that? I'll be a bit close. Hard to sort out in front of the screen. It was a painting I took of what they call the Brightling Sea Thames Barge race. They don't race, they lumber along very, very slowly. There was quite a few turn up, and I used them as models. I've just turned that one round more or less. And this is looking out towards West Mersey. But I'm just going to invent this. This is Essex, North East Essex, the other side of Colchester, on the Blackwater estuary. Lovely place for boats, and especially these type of boats that used to ply their trade up and down the east coast in the 19th century and into the 20th century. It's lovely to see so many of them still going. Anyway, I'll just go over the. I don't really like going straight in with the ink. This is very simple, so I'll just do a. Hard to hold the pen. I'll just roughly just ink it in. And I've got a bit of a house. Put a boat here, just up on the shingle or whatever, a couple there. Boat up on a tripod or on a, I don't know, it's being repaired. My nautical terms are non-existent because I'm not very nautical. Right, let's get that there. I have to get another bottle of ink soon. This one's run out. I'm running out. So we've got this bit of a just a sloping shingly beach here. And then we'll have another bank coming across here. These nibs have got little reservoirs, just flat bits of springy metal, thin foil behind. the nib. It just traps enough ink. Oh, we'll get the boat in. Very, very sketchy. Now, I'm sorry if I'm in the way, but I need to get fairly straight here. Another bit of a sail coming down there. Stuff on the deck. And then we've got a bit of some trees behind. And we'll put the horizon in. The ink's not really flowing. Right, okay, that'll do. Now on here, the roof here, there's just a pipe from a stove. Right, okay, that will do. Now, if you do this, it's great fun. I do like using a stick to do lots of this. I also like using a sort of a rigger that's going a bit. But shall I risk it? Just to show you, just for the fun of it. Put a bit of ink in on a surface of some sort, like a lid or something. Use an old rigger. And you can texture with it very quickly. Look, you can do so much. Just showing the bits of grass. Showing reflection in the still water, and this is a bit of an inlet. Be careful in your boat. I want to leave a little bit of shape there, so that I can put a reflection of that boat. Whoops. That went a bit harder than I'd hoped. But anyway, let's just well, we can have a bit of a boat in there, can't we? Show a bit of a skeleton or indicate something. Well, stuff anyway. Let's just clean the brush. I'm not my water up now. You have to keep these things, the brush is very, very clean, otherwise if you forget you've got acrylic on them, it'll dry solid. But I use this brush for masking fluid and all sorts of stuff. Right, okay, let's just blot that to make sure it is nice and dry. That's just a little bit hard there. I'll give it a dry of the headline. you like that little diversion with the brush. Right, okay, let's go back into the painting now. Nice bit of ultramarine. Gives a nice wet. You can add a bit of water into it just to move things along. And a bit of light red. Let's clean my palette a bit. Bit of sienna in there. And I'll add some nice clouds in there when I'm ready. A bit more blue in there. All nice and light, and but as you come down to the horizon, if you're going to put the blue in, just have it watered down a bit. You don't want it as hard, as strong as the top, which is overhead. Right, okay, now let's bit of cloud now, just mix the two colours. Might be slightly harder in there. And a bit of sienna in there. I'm going to cover that with some trees. Right, okay. When I was at my friend's this morning, just to go back on that, I looked at some paintings, watercolours that I did 25 years ago. And the skies that I got with the wet in wet were quite lovely. They, I even say so myself. And I've not quite got back to that sort of level of spontaneity with the wet in wet yet, but plenty of time. Okay, that'll do. Let's not poke and prod it to death. I'll just stretch that again, and I'll put in some nice colours. The light coming from here, say. Or if we put the light coming from there, yeah, let's have the light coming from there. So we'll have a nice bit of nice warm bit of burnt umber in there. That will be a bit shadowy around there, because that will be I'll get a bit of Payne's grey with a bit of umber in there. Right, okay, that'll do. Now we'll come back into here. There's some nice bit of warm in there. Now we'll brighten that up with a bit of burnt sienna, I think. Let's have a nice cloth handy. And I'll mix a bit of green now with Payne's grey, lemon yellow, now we'll have a bit of shadow in there, being cast by something coming in that side. Dry brush. Right, now while that's drying, I'm going to go into the, I'm going to find my little brush, I'm going to go into the background, into here. I'll just clip the base of this. I'm varying the colours in all of this here. Don't do it all flat, one flat wash. Vary, make it interesting. Or as interesting as possible. Now, a bit of Payne's grey, a bit of blue, and we'll put in a bit of a distant shore there. Well, it needs to register, doesn't it? Might be just a little bit stronger. Right, and we'll highlight round the boat there, I think. In there. And we'll add a bit of light in there, a bit of yellow ochre. Yellow ochre, of course, we don't use yellow ochre. Bit of green. Right, I'll just put a bit of dark along the horizon there, just to show some heavier foliage and bushes and sort of stuff. Right, let's just get a green, nice green going. Right, now we're going to go up into there now, into the above the roofs here, and we'll get some nice darks there as well. I'll need to warm these up in a minute, but I just want to put these in. Try and leave that pipe, stove pipe. Sorry if I'm asking. Now in there we'll put in a bit of burnt sienna. Just to warm the whole affair up. Just leave that boat free. Paint around it. Right, nice dark in the bottom there. Okay, right, I'm going to now put in this roof which is catching. I'm going to make that grey, so I'll use the umber and ultramarine. That might be a bit too dark. And I'll put a bit of shadow on that funnel. Put just a touch of red in there, I think. Just add a bit of variety to it. Now, here we've got a shadowy colour. So we'll put that in. Go around that door, and then same there. So, but we won't make it as dark as the trees. And then I think just the faintest of yellow ochre on there. Right, now here, this I'll put that in a very light sienna, burnt sienna. Okay, now we need to do some colour on the water, on the sea before but also we need to paint that now. So. Umber and light red, I think, or burnt sienna, mixture of those colours, but not too dark. So I'll just put those in there. And I will put a bit of burnt umber in there as well, just to show shape or the billowing of these sails. And that sail, a lot of them seem to be very, very light colour. White, even so, I'll just put that in as just a slight colour. And the back sail thing, and the hulls always seem to be sort of black, but I'll put it in a darkish grey, but darker than the background. Some stuff on there. Alright. Put some darker paint on the base, on the right. Now we've got that red in there, so I reckon we could show just a little bit of that'll do. Right, I'll go out dry. And then a nice sort of sea grey. Bit of blue in there, I think, but not a lot. Just very wet. I'm using this brush because it's handy. Okay. Just touch in there. Just a touch of yellow in there. Right, now with my rigger I'm going to just do some more texturing on this beach here in the way that I've been doing. Nice thick burnt sienna. And a bit of grey, bit of Payne's grey. And also because we can put, well, just show some reflections in the shore, in the still water in the shore here, like we have here. You don't need to do a lot of this. Got a couple of bits to do on these boats here. But that'll do, that's not too much. Right, now, bit of grey in there. Just use a bit of blue on there. Right, that is about all I can do on that, I think. All I'm going to do on it. I'll put a little signature on it. Just a right, I'll put it in a mount and we'll have a look to see what we've done. down a little bit. Okay, had my mount here. I think that probably take it up just a little bit. Oops. Well, that's quite clean and fresh, isn't it? We'll zoom into it. Well, the sky's a sky, but it's the detail in this, or the lack of. There's the boat, a bit rough, and then we'll come across to here. The boathouse, and the houses behind, the dwelling houses behind. Boat up on its, whatever you call it, tripod, cradle. Some little boats here. Oh, I could do some masts. I will. I'll find my large flat brush. Here it is. Alright, let's just put someone there. That'll do it. I don't see a mast on there. Right, this brush is losing its nice yellow coating on the handle. Annoys me. Right, okay, so there we are. So just a few masts. I could put some figures in, but I won't. Across the horizon there, across those. I've emphasised the background here. Maybe it's slightly larger than it actually is. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'll just zoom you out. Whoops, zoom you out of there. You can see the picture. Large sky. There we go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Goodbye.